Hello Wastelanders and welcome to another weekly weapon guide, brought to you by Bad Company Sarge. This week's weapon is Salt of the Earth, a double-barrel shotgun perfect for keeping those pesky ghouls away from your crops. To get your hands on this weapon you need to complete the Down on the Farm weekly challenge, comprising of 5 rustic tasks. You'll need to claim Billings Homestead, plant a crop, milk a Brahmin, kill a creature with a farm tool, and harvest a wild plant or fungus. Keep in mind that each of these needs to be done in survival mode in order to count towards the challenge. These are all real easy and straightforward challenges, so this is going to be quick. First up is claiming the workshop. Billings Homestead is located in the southwest of the forest, north of the Nuka-Cola plant, and a short way south of the picture of a duck which is on the map for some unknown reason. Take over the workshop and challenge 1 is out of the way. Whilst you're there, I'd recommend grabbing some of the wild razor green that's already planted, and then planting some of that yourself. That will complete 2 more of the challenges in one quick action. With the excess razor grain, try and build a fertilizer producer. These things come with a Brahmin that you can milk. Milking these mutant cows can sometimes be a bit tricky, as they sure like to kick, but if they give you a hard time, just put a bullet through their skulls. You can repair the feeders with 1 razor grain and 1 steel, and then have another go at milking them. Repeat this process until you've got some fresh Brahmin milk. If you aren't able to build a fertilizer producer, then you can head to Flatwoods as there's also a few Brahmin located there. Finally, you need to kill a creature with a farm tool. I've got myself a pitchfork, so I just grabbed that, headed up the road north to the hot dog cart, and killed the mole rats that spawn there. If you don't have a farming weapon of some sort, then there's some kept in a tent round the back of Morgantown University. I'd advise heading there, picking one up, and then killing one of the university's mole rats with it. Once all 5 of these are complete, you will have yourself the Salt of the Earth, a 3-star double-barrel shotgun, with the 2-shot, faster reload, and bonus damage whilst aiming effects. The question now, is the weapon worth getting? Personally, I'd say yes, but only really because the challenges are so easy. It took me just shy of 15 minutes to get my hands on this, and that even involved negotiating with someone who had already taken Billings Homestead. For how quickly you can get this thing, I'd recommend it no matter what. As a day-to-day weapon though, it has some drawbacks. The problem is that shotguns aren't the king of close quarters combat in Fallout 76. Last week we had the Unstoppable Monster, a Deathclaw gauntlet with some crazy strong effects. I've seen people get that weapon to do thousands of points of damage, something a shotgun just can't manage. In terms of raw damage, shotguns just aren't that great. This said, I still think the weapon has real value. The footage I'll be showing you is me heading to the White Springs and having one hell of a fight. I go up against a horde of ghouls led by a Wendigo, a pair of Scorch Beasts, and a diseased Yaogwai. The weapon performed admirably against all of these creatures, but I constantly felt like the raw damage was just a little bit weak. I should say as well that I actually went and modified the weapon to increase its damage output, as the thing didn't come with the best mods. I slapped on a hardened receiver and tweaked it for better recoil in order to try and maximise its effectiveness. With the Enforcer perk card also maxed, Salt of the Earth did prove somewhat powerful, as you'll see when I come up against the Yaogwai. The cripple effects of shotguns, when using this perk, is their one real saving grace, as it can make them deadly against large melee-based enemies. Cripple the legs, and suddenly you've won the fight and can take your time dispatching the creature. The legendary effects given to Salt of the Earth are pretty much ideal for what it does, and it can be a crippling machine, but, sadly, the lack of raw power isn't going to make it a go-to for most people playing the game. I 100% recommend getting this weapon and trying it out, but if you're looking for the next god gun, then I'm afraid your search continues. Anyway, that's it for the review. Make sure to leave a like on the video if it was helpful, and tell me in the comments below if you've been playing Nuclear Winter. I've personally been having a surprising level of fun in it, as you can see in my recent first look video on the game mode. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, and hit the notification bell as I make regular Fallout 76 content, including these weekly weapon guides. As always, thanks for watching. Sarge out.